What's up, Pirates? Awaken TCG here, and today I have a new video. As you know, if you go ahead and look at my last video, I said Blackbeard is bait. I talk about my experiences playing the Orlando National Tournament, and now we just got home. We went from Orlando to Mexico City to play in the Latin America National Championship as well for the One Piece card game. And I'm here to tell you, Blackbeard is bait. So now hold on. I know I just had a horrible tournament in Orlando, and now I'm going to be talking about my tournament report, basically just kind of my rundown. I did make a tweet. You guys can go ahead and go to the link down in the description and check it out and see all my matchups. But for the most part, I'm going to tell you guys I ended 7th place in Swiss. 7th place in Swiss with Blackbeard. I know I said I wasn't going to play Blackbeard, but I ended up on the deck again, and I actually performed really well. I only saw 2 Blue Doflamingos, which I think personally is my worst matchup, like my worst matchup like of all time. That deck kind of just never wins. You got to get real lucky. They have to break, etc. So I versed 2 of them. I ended up beating 1, and I lost to 1 in round 4, which was my only loss throughout the whole tournament. And so I ended up 7th place in Swiss. So I was very proud of myself. I know the deck is very strong. It has the capabilities to beat almost anything. And so I'm here to tell you that Blackbeard is bait. You know, it is bait. If you want to play it, you know, you can get sacked out by just seeing a bad bracket and too many Dofis. I made it to day 2, right? Obviously, getting top 64. I got 7th in Swiss. Day 2, my bracket was a Dofi right away. I lost 0-2. It is what it is. If I would have beat that Dofi, my next round opponent was going to be another Dofi, right? So, I mean, that's just how the cards were handed to me, and I dealt with it the best way I could. I ended up losing. But if I get, BY, Lucci, etc., I have an easier time getting towards that top 32, top 16, and further. As I go, the better matchups, obviously, the better chances I would have had. But that's not how it ended up for me. But I do want to say that I'm really appreciative of everyone on the last video. I know you guys were going crazy in the comments, so I appreciate that. But yeah, I got 7th place, and so at this point, I've basically mastered almost every matchup, and I know the deck in and out because I've been playing it since October with proxies before it actually released, and I'm really knowledgeable on the deck from top to bottom, and so this is a perfect time for me to tell you guys that, yeah, I'm going to start coaching on Blackbeard. I don't want to coach any other decks just because I don't feel super confident if I were to try to coach another deck. I mean, technically I could, but you wouldn't be getting like the best of the best. Like for me, I believe that I'm the best of the best on Blackbeard, and so I feel comfortable coaching people, and I do want to expand on a little bit of the things that I do and get myself into. So I have coached before, and so I'm going to be opening up my coaching on Metafy. So no more Patreon for me. I do want to give thanks first and foremost to everyone that has subbed and supported me on Patreon. I'm completely going to close that account, and so even if you're still subscribed and supporting me through there, you're not going to get charged anymore. I'm completely shutting down my Patreon, and I'm moving to Metafy, and so hopefully through Metafy we can build something great. I really do appreciate all the support that you guys have shown, not only on my YouTube streams, content, everything in between, even my Patreon. It was good while it lasted, but now I want to focus on my coaching here for Blackbeard in specific. I will also offer fundamental coaching if that's something you're looking for, and then I will also be doing VOD reviews. $30 for 1 hour VOD review session. You submit a match that we can both go over. I'll teach you, things that you're missing, anything I catch that's off. We'll go turn by turn and see if there's anything we can improve on. And then obviously anything matchup specific in that specific video you want to VOD review. And even my coaching is going to be at a reasonable price. I'm only going to be charging $50 an hour. I used to do more, but I'm bumping it down to $50 an hour. I think that's very fair for both you and me. And then the VOD review, even cheaper, $30 an hour if that's something you're interested in. I will also be having a master class 2 weeks from now on Blackbeard, so be on the lookout for that. More information will be coming at the end of this week. Once I get it finished, it's almost done. But it won't be until the week before the first Treasure Cup. So before Treasure Cup season starts, you will have an opportunity to get that. And so whether you want to do the coaching, you want to wait for the guide, whatever, all my Blackbeard enjoyers, all my Blackbeard copers, we got to come together and try to get a win on Blackbeard before OP10, because then the deck does get really good, and then obviously we're going to get a ton of wins. I'm already knowing, and especially you right there, you Blackbeard coper. I know you're going to get a top 8 in the win, I know. But thank you guys again for all the support on Patreon, and I want to say thank you to everyone that's going to support me in the future. The content is here to stay. We're going to be uploading. We just got home from like Orlando and Mexico, right? So it was like about 2 weeks. It was like 12 days, 13 days trip, right? And then obviously I got back yesterday. It was a long day of traveling. I'm tired. So it is now Wednesday. We're refreshed. Our mind is open. We're working towards what we want to accomplish in our life, and I hope you guys do the same. So yeah, if you guys want any of that, the links will be down in the description below, along with my tweet of all the matchups. If you really want to see, I'll put it up on the screen real quick. These were my matchups. If you want to go and check out the tweet and follow me on Twitter too, that'd be amazing. But that is going to be it for that segment. One last thing I want to talk about is Mexico was a ton of fun. Orlando was a ton of fun. I feel like this was my first international tournament in Mexico, and I had a blast. The people were so nice. It was amazing. I had an amazing time. I really couldn't have asked for a better experience. I did get food poisoning Friday night right before the tournament, but I guess that helped me, right? That helped me, and so my weekend after that was kind of, I wasn't feeling the best, but I still had a good weekend. And then even Saturday night before day two, there was an earthquake in Mexico, not Mexico City where we were staying, but near, and so they threw the alarms up. It's 2:30 in the morning. Hey, everyone, get out, get out. The alarms are going off. Everyone's rushing down the stairs. It's raining outside. Everyone in that hotel was outside just waiting in the rain for the signal to, okay, everything's clear. It was kind of unnecessary, but I guess it's necessary, right? One of our boys slept through it. He's like, I didn't feel anything. But yeah, it ended up being like a 6.0 earthquake, like a couple hours out, and so we didn't actually feel anything. The alarms just went off, and so we had to follow protocol. And so again, another day of no sleep, still recovering from food poisoning, going into my day two, right? So no excuses. Like even like it was just a Dofi thing, right? I'm Blackbeard. I got paired into a Dofi. I just lost. Like it is what it is, right? I can't make no excuses like, oh, this that. No, that you just lose that matchup, right? There's no excuses to be made. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys stay tuned for the future videos that I have planned and all the future content that I have planned. So if you guys don't mind and would like to support me, go check out my Metafy, and maybe you want to try something. Anyways, thank you guys so much for all the support. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.